What's going on, guys? My name is Kevin. Welcome back to the KO podcast. Today, as you see, we have another tier list, guys. I'm gonna do a ton of tier list videos, and this time it is an NFL tier list: S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and F tier. We're gonna start off with our first team, the Arizona Cardinals. As of right now, they're everything that's gone on for them. They're a C tier team. They added DeAndre Hopkins. They traded away the huge contract to David Johnson. They brought in Isaiah Simmons. They got a steal in the third round with Josh Jones. They have the quarterback of the future, coach of the future. This is a good team that's going to make some noise in the NFC, possibly even the hardest division to even play in. So, yeah, guys. And why do I have them in the C? Because they haven't made the playoffs. If they made the playoffs, they'd be in the B tier. They aren't. They haven't made the playoffs, so they're C tier. Next team, the Atlanta Falcons. Looking at them right now, they did make some moves. They got some stuff in the draft. They addressed the cornerback. I'm gonna put them in the D tier. You know what? I'm gonna move it up to C tier. They had a bad season last year. I can understand with injuries. They released Devonta Freeman. They released Desmond Trufant. They did address the cornerback position. I think they brought in I forgot who they brought, but he was a good player for them. He's gonna be good for them all the way. He's an Alabama kid. So, looking at the Falcons, they lost Vic Beasley. I'm gonna put him right back into D tier, guys. Just looking at them right now, they lost big pieces in the defense. Offense is looking pretty good, but defense isn't, and that's why I'm gonna keep them in the D tier. Baltimore Ravens, they're an S tier team. Maybe I want to lower them. This is where it gets controversial. Because I could put them S tier just because of the team they have, but I could put them A tier because they didn't beat the Titans in the divisional. I'm going to put them in S tier. I think that was just a bad game for them. They didn't play well at all. Lamar relied way too much on his feet that game. Let's look at it like this. Lamar Jackson, Mark Ingram, Hollywood Brown, Willie Snead. I don't know if they traded Mark Andrews. They have a good tight end. Defense looks absolute baller. They got J.K. Dobbins now. This is a team in which I think could go right back to the Super Bowl next year if they pass the Kansas City Chiefs. So yes. Buffalo Bills, B tier. They can't get past the wild card round. They have a good team, solid defense, solid offense all around, good receiving core. They have a good team, man. There's another way you could put it. Josh Allen, Devin Singletary, Frank Gore. I don't know if he came back or not. I hope he did. He was a great player for them last year. And then you have John Brown, who's really good. Cole Beasley as well. So, yeah. Carolina Panthers, I'm going to put them in the C tier. Better than the Cardinals. Just because they did replace their quarterback of Teddy Bridgewater. They have a new head coach. Lost Luke Kuechly. They lost Greg Olsen. They lost Cam Newton. Their receiving core is not that strong. Their defense isn't strong either, even though they made some great moves in the draft to address it. So, yeah, guys. C tier for the Panthers. Bengals, F tier. D tier. They should be an F tier. But I'm going to be nice. They addressed their need at the quarterback by drafting Joe Burrow. That's the only reason why they're at the D tier. They've improved at some things. I don't expect them to compete next year at all. I should put them in the F tier, but I'm not. Cleveland Browns, I'm putting them in the D tier, man. They just haven't lived up to the hype. Baker Mayfield hasn't lived up to the hype. Odell hasn't been much for the Browns. That defense hasn't been much. Maybe they did address some good needs in the draft. But as of right this moment, D tier, man. I'm sorry to Octavio. I would put him B tier or even C tier if they had made the playoffs last year, or were close. But I'm sorry, my man. D tier for the Browns. Cowboys, I'm putting them in the B tier. They just switched head coaches. Dak, there's issues with Dak right now. I would put them in the A tier if they had been a lot more competitive and they've actually made the NFC Championship game. But they haven't. So, as of right now, B tier. Broncos, I'm putting them in the D tier. I could even put them C tier, but I'm going D tier. Just because they have a new young quarterback they're trying to do things around. They got a great player in Henry Ruggs. That's a not Henry Ruggs. I'm sorry. Jerry Judy. That's a steal. And they have addressed a couple stuff on the defensive end too. So yes, guys. Detroit F. I like the drafting of Jeffrey Okudah. They haven't been Matt Stafford. I think it's time to move on from Matt Stafford. They didn't do much this off season. They just haven't done much, man. And yeah, guys. I'm sorry to tell you all Detroit fans, but F tier. Green Bay. Green Bay, I'm gonna give them the A tier. I'm gonna put them in the B tier. As the best B tier. They messed up with Jordan Luck. Let's just be honest, guys. They should have not drafted Jordan Luck. There were some damn good receivers out there. Michael Pittman was out there. Thaddeus Moss. I have no idea how that guy went undrafted. Maybe he's the next Randy Moss, you know. Cole Kmet was there. They had just lost Jimmy Graham. You could have brought that guy in. Laviska Shenault Jr. was there. So yeah, guys, come on, Green Bay. You should have gotten a skill player for Aaron Rodgers. Texans, as of right now, if I'm grading the offseason, F. But looking at the team, I'm gonna put them in the B in the C tier. They need to get out there and get a little bit more competitive. They haven't done that much at all. So yeah, guys, C tier for the Texans. Chicago Bears beat C tier, guys. I'm sorry. I'm being a little bit more rough on the NFL side here. Because, yeah, man, you just have to be rough. Yeah, guys, C tier, Chicago didn't do much this offseason. Draft-wise, they drafted Cole Kmet. They just got Jimmy Graham. I understand why they could have drafted him, but just not the right guy to draft there. Next team, Indianapolis. We're going with the B tier. They had a good offseason. They got a steal in Michael Pittman, guys. I love Michael Pittman Jr., man. He's a great player, great athlete. Watch his YouTube videos. Yeah. Jaguars F tier. I'm sorry. They just can't recover, man. They can't recover from anything. Let's put this in quickly. But F tier for the Jaguars, guys. Gardner Minshew, hopefully he does something for them. They struck out on Nick Foles. They couldn't do much with him. So, yeah. Okay, guys. Dolphins. It's obvious. We're putting them right there in the S tier. Dolphins are just the best team in the league. No way you could say these guys are not better than the Ravens or the Chiefs. They are. So, yeah, guys. No, I'm just joking with you guys. Hopefully you throw that in my editor. Dolphins are a D tier team right now. They made some very good improvements to this defense. I'm going to even put them on the C tier, guys. You guys are going to be like, whoa, biased over here. It's not biased. Look at what the Dolphins have done. Byron Jones, Kyle Van Noy, Eric Flowers. You bring in Tua Tagovailoa. You get the corner, Eric Ibonuji. I think that's how you say it. You get, forgot his name, Austin Jackson. You go out and you address the needs you had to in the draft offensively. Defensively, you did not strike out in free agency. You guys the Dolphins had a great free agency. And I easily see them. The AFC is wide open, man. AFC East, wide open. That's why I'm saying the Dolphins might just win the division this season over Buffalo. Yes, over Buffalo. This is one of the most underrated teams in the league all the way. Minnesota Vikings, next team, it's an A tier. Probably one of the only A tiers I have here. Actually, no, I'm looking at some other teams, man, and those could be A tier. But let's look at the Vikings. They got a steal Justin Jefferson. Patriots. Why am I saying the Patriots? They're the next team we got up. They still have Kurt. They lost Xavier Rhodes. Everson Griffin, I think they lost. Yes, they got some L's, but they're a team who's going to go out there and compete next season all the way. So, yes, all the way. Guys, I was thinking about making merch, and I see this stuff so much. I say 100% all the time, all the way. Good team. I'm probably just going to have to get those on quotes, throw them in a shirt, and just sell them, guys. Tell me in the comments what you guys think about that. Next team is the Patriots. I'm going to put them in the B tier. I should put them in the F tier because they didn't get a quarterback. We'll put them in the... this is difficult, man. I'm going to put them in the B tier. Not going to make them that bad. I'm going to put them better than those two teams all the way. Just said it there. But, yeah, guys. You look at this. Patriots lost Tom Brady. They lost some big pieces. They lost Gronk. man, all I could say is you should have gotten out there and gotten a quarterback. They didn't. They didn't at all. Jarrett Stidham is probably the quarterback, which I wouldn't mind, really, but when you look at it, they should have gone a different route. New Orleans Saints, they're an A tier. I would love to put them S tier. They don't have much needs. They really, really got a home run pick with Cesar Ruiz. But they haven't gotten past the wild card round or the divisional round in the past couple of years. And I understand they've gotten... The refs did some stuff there, man. They really messed up the calls for the Saints. But if they make it to the Super Bowl this year, they're an S tier. Next team, New York Giants. I'm gonna put them in the F tier. They still aren't good, man. And I'll even put them better than the Jaguars. They lost Eli Manning. No one really cares, even though he retired. You brought in a great player in Andrew Thomas. I would have taken Jedrick Wills, but it's okay. They didn't have a good offseason, man. They just didn't have too much of a good free agency. They traded Odell after giving him a contract just a couple years ago. I wouldn't have done that. I would have said, hey, OBJ, we're going to rebuild right around. You tell me the guys you want on this squad. We'll bring them on. We'll try our best. But hey, it's okay. New York Jets, they have improved. They're behind, so I'm going to put them on the D tier. Right there. They haven't done much, man. They did get a great offensive tackle in Mekhi Becton. Denzel Mims at the wide receiver. Most likely going to replace Robbie Anderson. Could this Jets offense be one of the more underrated ones in the league? 100%, guys. You look at the offense, and you just gotta say, man, this could be a good offense if Adam Gase did the right things. We're gonna move on to our next team, the Raiders. I'm putting them in the B tier, as the worst B tier team. You look at this Raiders team, Derek Carr. They just got Henry Ruggs. They got some good draft picks. Damon Arnett, did not like that pick whatsoever. They addressed some of this stuff in the draft. On the other side, the free agency was pretty good for them. So you look at it, they had a successful offseason. Philadelphia Eagles, I'm putting them in the B tier. And yes, guys, I did not like the pick of Jalen Reagor at all. I would have easily gone someone else. And why'd you go Jalen Hurts? You pretty much need to go out and get other players, but it's okay. It's okay. They went with Jalen Hurts. They said, hey, Carson Wentz. Hey, you're going to say, Packers went Jordan Love. They're like, we're going to the Super Bowl with Jordan Love. They're doing the same thing with Jalen Hurts. So, yeah. We're going to go Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm putting them in the A tier. Better than the Vikings. If Ben Roethlisberger comes back, it's A tier. If he doesn't, B tier. But as of right now, saying Ben Roethlisberger is returning next season, we're putting them in the A tier. Los Angeles Chargers, I'm putting them in the C tier. You guys are not going to like that. Yes, I like the core they have. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, I said him. Hunter Henry, Austin Eckler. You drafted a young quarterback, you have to mentor the guy. Now, maybe they go all the way, maybe. You say, oh, they reached the playoffs. I would be a fan of that if they did. Next team, San Francisco 49ers, S tier. They made the Super Bowl. Should they switch quarterbacks? I really don't know what to tell you guys. I think they really shouldn't. Give Jimmy Garoppolo just a couple other chances, see what he does. We'll see. Seattle Seahawks, they didn't have a good draft. They had a pretty good offseason. Didn't make many moves. They're one of the more quiet teams in the league. But either way, I'm putting them in the B tier. Putting them better than the Cowboys. I'm sorry. But you look at it, they have a good team. They made the playoffs. They stayed consistent after the Super Bowl loss. So you got to say, hey, they're doing good. Rams, I should put them in the D tier. I really should. They released Todd Gurley. They didn't do much in the draft to replace him. So I'm going to put them in the D tier as of right now, as the best D tier. Just a couple years ago, they were in the Super Bowl. Why do you break it down when you go to the Super Bowl and you almost beat Bill Belichick? Come on. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are my next team. They're an A tier team. I'm going to put them as the second best A tier. Tom Brady hasn't taken a snap with the Bucs. I don't know what to say about it. home run with Tom Brady, home run with Gronkowski. You really improved the team to say I'm a Super Bowl contender now. I would love to see Tampa in the Super Bowl, but now they could be one of the more hated teams in the league. Tennessee Titans, they're an A team. What they did last year was incredible. I love Ryan Tannehill, man. I really, really do. But you gotta say, when are you gonna change the quarterback? I don't think they should. I think re-sign Tannehill to like a 2 or 3 year deal. Keep him, but bring in the backup quarterback to Brian Tannehill. Our final team of the mock draft. I'm done. Of my tier rankings list will be the Washington Redskins. I am putting them in the C tier. I'm going to put them right over the Dolphins and the Cardinals. They had a good offseason. They really did. Made their moves. They brought in Ron Rivera. They drafted Chase Young, best defensive line in the league. And I really just love what they did overall this season. So, guys, we are going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Hopefully, an iTunes podcast does come up for us. We're trying to work on it. This will probably be one of the second recording on the podcast channel over there. We'll put hopefully the link in the description. And I haven't really seen many NFL tier lists on YouTube, but King of the Fourth Quarter, again, thank you for the video. Your link is in the last video. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys all in the next one.